Preparing well in advance for farrowing can reduce piglet mortality and increase profitability a great deal. And be intentional about your success. So how do you get ready for your pig's delivery? This is exactly what we'll discuss in this video. So we'll go into detailed explanation on how to do this, and then we'll use a sow in this farm to show you as an example. Now we use Debbie. Debbie is one of the first sows we ever owned in Pork Farm. Yeah, we feel it's important to name the sows in the farm because it helps us to feel connected to them other than just looking at them as business. Like we have China. China is named after the largest pork producing country in the world. Yeah, so that way we feel connected to the big dream that is attached to the pork industry. So let us know if you ever named a sow in your farm. What did you name the sow? And we'll find out in the comments below. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to be using Debbie. Debbie is a 1 year and 6 months old landrace sow weighing 135.5 kilograms and is about to farrow for the second time. One time she farrowed, the result was not rosy at all. Yeah, she farrowed up to 12 piglets, which is good, but 5 of them were stillbirths, 3 of them were mummies, the remaining 4 were alive but they were lame and they couldn't make it till the next week. So the largest litter we ever had in this farm from a sow turned out to be the highest mortality in one sow. All of them just dead. There is this strong feeling you get when you lose in something. You want a rematch, like a do-over, a second chance to prove to yourself that you got this and you want to make things right. Plus, we invested everything we got, so we have to try again. So we did things differently. This time, we got Debbie back to good shape with proper feeding, made sure that she's healthy and vibrant before mating. That we crossed her with a macho landrace boa. And now, aside being one of the heaviest sow in the farm, she's heavily pregnant again. Now, to effectively prepare her for farrowing, we need to know the day it will happen. One of the first things to consider when preparing for farrowing is knowing the day the sow will farrow. The best way to know is to know the date of mating. And of course, you know a pig stays pregnant for 114 days. So all you do is calculate 114 days from the day of mating. You want to keep in mind though that sometimes it comes 1 or 2 days earlier or later than the 114th day. So we need to prepare 4 to 5 days in advance to be at a safe spot. If you don't know the date of mating, you should observe closely for body changes and certain behaviors in the pig, like the sow may start making a nest, gathering straws to make a soft spot to lay down. This indicates that the sow will soon farrow. Also, you can squeeze the nipples to see if some milk will slip out. If you see a little bit of that, then know that the day of farrowing is close, something about 3 to 5 days. So going by the date Debbie was mated, we say she'll farrow in about 5 days from today. Of course, this can as well be tomorrow or next, so we have to start getting ready. Another thing we want to consider or look into is the hygiene of the sow. It is important to look into the sow's hygiene. Dirty sows can spread pathogens from their body to the piglets once they are born. So keep her clean by bathing the sow a few days before the farrowing. So we've given Debbie a warm, clean bath. Yes, to make sure that she's clean and sparkling and not a threat to her coming piglets. We also take her for small walks around the farm compound as a form of exercise, to get her body ready for what's coming. Now, last but not least, prepare the farrowing pen. Make sure that the pen is clean and dry. If a sow has farrowed there before, it's advised to fumigate and rid the pen of any pathogen that may have lingered from the former occupants, because these new piglets coming may not have immunity against the kind of pathogens you forgot to wash off, and then they may contact deadly bacteria like E. coli and the retrovirus and then start dying off. You don't want that to happen, so don't take any chances at all. Now, next you want to provide steady and healthy feed and a source of clean water for the sow. A sow's hydration is important for lactation and milk flow. and you don't want to jeopardize that. Now this part is important. Provide an extra warm and dry space in one corner of the pen where piglets can be away from the sow. This helps to reduce the chances of the sow crushing or laying on the piglets, and you can easily keep them warm there by filling it up with straw or bedding and then providing supplementary heat which they will need from the moment they are born. This dry area can also be used as crib feeding area as the piglets become more matured. Here we have Debbie in her new apartment, getting used to the new environment. See how big her tummy is. I can't wait to see how many piglets are coming out of there. I'm sure all you farmers out there can relate. Each time a sow will soon farrow, you have high hopes. Sometimes you are nervous because you want positive results for your hard work. But whatever happens with Debbie, however it is, we are documenting it and it's coming up in our next video so you guys can see everything, as long as you subscribe and turn on the notification, of course. So see you guys next week.